Hello, and welcome back to Rust and Roses. This is Rebecca, and I'm very excited to share a couple of easy crafts with you today. I spent the weekend with my granddaughter, and she has a very special craft she wants to share with you at the end of the video. So, join us today for a lot of Easter fun. So today we're going to be making some cute Easter decorations to go on our Easter tree. We're going to be making some bunny hangers using toilet paper, toilet tissue, whichever you call it, rolls. And we're going to need 5 of those. And then we're going to flatten them out. And these that I have measure about 4 inches each. So I am going to measure and make a mark right in the center at 2 inches. And then I am going to cut those in half. Once I have those cut in half, I'm going to glue them at the bottom, only on one end, to make a pocket, because we're going to be filling these with some Spanish moss and greenery. Once I have those glued together, on the other end that is not glued together, we're going to be using some twine to put a hanger in, because I'm going to be hanging these on my Easter tree. But first we'll need to put just a little bit, I wanted a little bit of a white background for my decoupage bunnies, but I didn't want the whole thing completely covered in white because I want to antique these a little bit later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my my thick brush. I'm going to apply just a little bit of paint, wipe most of it off, and then just use a dry brush technique on the very front of these, so that I get just enough coverage that my little printables will really show up well. Now that we have finished gluing the hangers in, we are going to use the Bear's Dark Sealing Wax and a very soft brush, and we're just going to brush around the edges, going a little bit heavier in the corners to make this look very vintage, which is the look that I'm going for. And once we get all of those done, then we'll start our decorations. I sincerely apologize, but I must have lost or edited out the section where I decoupaged the toilet paper rolls. I just went to Google and looked for images of, cute bunnies for Easter, printed those out on just regular printer paper, cut them out, of course, and then decoupaged them to the front of each of the little pockets. And then once that was done, I'm going to put Spanish moss and some sprigs of greenery in each one so that I can hang them on my Easter tree. The greenery came from a coworker of mine, a friend of mine, who had used some of these vases with it looks like boxwood, in a wedding, and she no longer needed them, and she wanted to sell them at a very reasonable price. So I grabbed them up and knew exactly what I wanted to do with them when I found them. But once the decorations are done, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a couple of little twine bows and buttons. So as soon as we finish the Spanish moss and twigs, we'll get on to that. So here I'm just trying to decide which kind of button or what color button I want to go on each of the different hangers. I have an assortment, And typically what I do, if they're a little bright, some of the buttons that I get are bright, I will take some of my antique wax and go over it just to kind of give it that vintage look. And then I just made some little shoestring twine bows for each of the hangers to finish them off. So here I'm just trying to decide which kind of button or what color button I want to go on each of the different hangers. I have an assortment, and typically what I do, if they're a little bright, some of the buttons that I get are bright, I will take some of my antique wax and go over it just to kind of give it that vintage look. And then I just made some little shoestring twine bows for each of the hangers to finish them off. And this is just one of those little packs of they're just literally little small wooden beaded hangers that you find from the Dollar Tree that come in a pack. And I wanted to just kind of dress them up a little bit to put them on my Easter tree. So basically, the only thing I did was to take some of my Bear's dark wax and go around the edges of all of the pieces. There were some gnomes and some eggs and some rabbits. I don't think there were any carrots in this one. Anyway, I just went around the edge with my Bear Dark Wax, as I said, to give them that vintage look. And then I made just a tiny little shoestring twine bow for each of them before I have them ready to go on the Easter tree. So here is my little Easter tree with my cute little bunny pouches, decoupaged bunny pouches, and the beaded hangers. I think it turned out really cute. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And that's it for this project. And now let's take a look at what Keegan did today.
Okay, so so I am going to be mixing some paint so I can make this thing for my doorstop. I'm sorry. Door what? Door what? It's a door hanger. Door hanger. For your room. For my room, and I'm just mixing paint right now. But this is what we're doing, and this is what we're looking like. It's looking pretty good. I actually really like this color. It's kind of mysterious and lavendery and pinky and cutesy. Let me get your paintbrushes, okay? Yes, ma'am. And then we're just going to So I'm actually like really excited to be showing you guys how to do this, and I was so excited to come here and do this. Sorry, I'm talking a lot, but yeah. So I'm mixing paint right now.
This is some. This is the fun part. Go ahead. You can start painting.
I just dip it in there.
Just dip it in there and go for it.
Oh, this feels so wrong.
No, just take from the tape and pull down. Like there you go. And then take that glob and pull it down. Oh, yeah. And go all the way across just like that, up to the tape. Make sure you cover that part right there. Perfect.
But not too much.
And go to the edge, and it's okay if you get it on the paper because we can throw the paper away. Perfect. It's okay.
As soon as she said that. Now we're going to do the pink part, so it's like really cute and pretty, and it has 3 different sections. So I just start painting. Okay. Here's my name. My name is actually Keegan. I know. Keegan. My sister named me.
Beautiful name.
Huh?
A beautiful name.
Yeah.
You finished with the pink?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, if you're finished with the pink, then we will get it dried up.
Okay, so I just mixed another color. We named it
Nana's
Fireball. Nana's Fireball?
Yeah, sure.
It's called Nana's Fireball. And we are about to paint, and let's do it.
You're like, go ahead.
Okay, so I picked out some transfers, and we placed them where we wanted them to be. I have 3 butterflies, a hummingbird, and some flowers. Also, look at my nails. Oh, aren't they so cute?
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get these transfers done.
Okay. Oh.
Which was a bit of a chore, as you could see, but she did enjoy it.
I really enjoyed it.
We have taken two, I
Beads,
think they're
wooden beads.
wooden beads, 14 millimeter, I think, and we're going to make a hanger. We have cut our holes in the top with the crocodile, and what we want to do is we want to put the bead on the front. What we're going to do is we're going to tie a knot. All right.
Okay, so my Nana helped me start on a bow, and this is how we're looking right now. And I'm honestly really excited for the finishing stuff.
Just push it to be loud. Yeah. You gotta talk louder if you want to hear it. Keep your tails about the same. There you go, and push. That tail's a little bit long.
Okay, so this is my door round. This is what we made, and this is how it turned out. I hope you guys liked the video, and that was how we made my door round.
So there you have it. That was our crafting with Nana session. Keegan had a great time. I enjoyed having her here, and she was so excited to be able to get out into Nana's craft shed and make something beautiful for her door. On behalf of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you just happen to be watching the video one day and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It'll help me grow my channel. Anyway, thanks for joining me and Keegan. We had a great time. See you later.